Bienvenidos a Esperanza donde la Esperanza vence. Welcome to Esperanza, where hope wins. And where it's fitting up to be another scorcher here in southern Wisconsin. How you doing? How's it going where you're at? You dipping in the pool? Are you working hard in the sun? Do you have AC in your skid steer? Or are you in a hot box? How's it going over there by you? It's going over here by me okay. Yesterday we definitely tried to get harvesting complete before noon, so it was early and we got most of our stuff done by like 2:30 I think, so not too bad. And the last like hour of the day we just did inside chores anyway, so it was okay. Yep, I think that today, Friday, is gonna pop off this amazing weekend that we have coming up. Happy 250th birthday, United States of America. Yay! God willing, we make it. Inshallah, we make it. I'm recording this on Thursday so that we make sure to get it up Friday morning, 6 a.m. sharp. Please check my shorts playlist and you'll find your daily oracle card of the day. So I haven't gotten any jumpers. Let's pray and play for this Venus day, Friday, the 2nd of July, 2026. Near past, present tense, near future. Thank you for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me here on the daily. If you'd like a more personalized approach, please hit the links and we'll talk about which cards you're gonna pull, what they mean, what intuitive hits we get, and how to strengthen our intuitive muscles together. We get the Hermit reverse, we get the Ten of Pentacles reverse, so we get the Queen of Swords upright. So, all right, I guess now is not the time to hermit. We might find ourselves having to go and participate in some of these fourth activities, like it or not. We might have to get out of our shell a little bit, come down from the mountaintop, be with the people, teach what we know, say what we know, say what we see. I just posted something on social media the other day about if you see something, say something, because I could see stuff coming sometimes, and a lot of times I'm just quiet about it, but now I'm getting a little bit more vocal about it. Venus is conjuncting my North Node right now in Leo, so I'm just feeling a little bit louder than usual. I might ruffle a few more feathers than usual, okay? With the Hermit reverse, somebody who's usually kind of in their own world, doing their own thing, learning on their own time, they might come down and become a teacher. They might get more social. They might come out of a time of singleness, you know? The Hermit reverse can mean that like we're ready to start approaching the topic of romance even, okay? Ten of Pentacles reversed in the present tense. Let's be sure that we're matching our pentacles appropriately. Ten of Pentacles reverse can mean that we need to review what kind of legacy we're leaving behind for the generations that come after us. This can mean in a spiritual sense, but usually with the pentacles, that's just straight up like, are we leaving money behind for our peoples? And is everybody going to be taken care of when we go? So that might be under review, especially with the Queen of Swords coming in here with all the information and all the truth. She's a lesser reverberation of the Justice card. She does not suffer fools. She cannot stand idiots. And she will say what she means, and she means what she says. And she's not as concerned about your feelings. So that could be the Chiron-Jupiter squaring off. You know, they were squaring off between Aries and Cancerian energy before, which would be like the individual versus the family. And now Chiron and Jupiter are squaring off in Taurus and Leo respectively, so there could be some conflict that needs sorting, that needs that sort of truth to come down in terms of our finances and in terms of how we perform. Like, what do we look like on the outside versus how are we actually? You know, sometimes the people that look like they have the most money are the ones that have the least true money. You know, they might have a lot of debt. They might look good on the outside, but on the inside, Chiron and Taurus is going to really show if there's any substance to that mask. Okay? And the Queen of Swords is here to cut those ties that bind, sever those relationships between ourselves and our Venusian Leo nature that would tend to exacerbate ourselves to be excessive beyond our means in order to just feel good or look good. Okay? So that's what I have for Quick Hits Tarot for today. Please stay tuned. In just a moment, we'll talk about the astrology for today and into this weekend. And for those of you who live in the United States of America, hey, happy Independence Day. Freedom. Accent on the dumb. Love you. Hey, you. Today's the day. Today's the day, the talk of the century. Mars conjunct Uranus happening. Well, I mean, today for some people, if you're on the west coast of the United States, it's going to happen like, I think around 11 p.m. Pacific time. So that's going to be around 1 a.m. on the 4th of July, 2026 Central Standard Time, where I reside. But yeah, we've been building up to this conjunction. After Mars and Uranus conjunct, then Mars is moving into a sextile with Neptune, and then into a trine aspect with Pluto. So what does all of this mean? Well, as we all know, when it comes to Uranus, the only thing we can say is, I don't know. You know, Uranus is the wild card, right? And it's the wild card that was hinging our fate there for a while. Now it's the wild card that's getting the focus. So this reminds me of like when I was on Darts League a few years ago. I was the wild card, and I'm a Gemini, and I was the wild card of our darts team. So sometimes, like, I swear I couldn't even hit the board. And then other times, I was so just dead ass bullseyes, you know? But throughout the league season, I apparently somehow racked up enough points to make it to the state tournament. So, hey man, whether you're playing beer league bar darts or whether you're just going about your day, you know, I just feel like keep shooting. Just keep shooting, you know? You might actually hit the target every now and again. And with Mars conjunct Uranus, speaking of shooting, you know, that does have to do with, Mars has to do with weapons, firearms, especially cutting, anything that penetrates, right? So we got to keep our eyes peeled for stuff like that, especially with the trine with Pluto. We could be hearing a lot of talk about restrictions or empowerment, depending on who's having the conversation, around firearms, around empowering people with weaponry or placing restrictions as such, with that sun moving into the square aspect with Saturn. That's like restrictions to the individual, restrictions to you know, the individual's ability to protect their sovereign home, right? Because Cancerian zodiac is the sign of home. It's the sign of what's close to me, what's close to my chest. Okay, we have Algol, of course, making that sextile with Mercury. So Mercury's still having that conversation with Algol, and Mars has just crossed over. So any blips on the radar, any issues that came up, any power struggles that remained in effect from there, anybody who had their head cut off at that time, literally or figuratively, we're still talking about that now. And as Jupiter is moving into more of a loud opposition with Pluto, we can hear that there's a bit of unrest with the people, maybe a lot of unrest with the people. The moon is still in Aquarius today, under that Saturnian influence, and the moon is opposing Venus. The South Node and Regulus are moving into a tighter conjunction here. Oh gosh, I was so stupid yesterday. I said something about like the South Node being at 47 and 45 degrees. Duh, bitch. It moves backwards, girl. Get your head on, TT. You know, I've been spending so much time in the heat. I promise you, my brain cells are just fried. It's freaking hot out and it's making me stupid, but that's okay. Freedom. Accent on the dumb. What else do I want to say? That's it. Mars Uranus takes the cake, steals the show. It's a corner of this basket that, like I said during the live stream, I hope it's baby Jesus gonna be in that basket there, in that bassinet, in that cradle. I just feel like this activation point really reminds us about, I think actually, you know what I bet happens? I bet you there's like a massive disruption in communications. I bet you there's blackouts. I bet you there's troubles staying online, troubles getting online, troubles staying online. I bet you there's going to be a massive hiccup in transportation and connectivity, grid disruptions, and yeah. Happy third, y'all. Happy third. Hope wins. We'll talk about all of this on Monday, God willing. And y'all take really good care. Enjoy yourselves. Happy birthday, America. I love you so much. I love my land and I love my people, and I am a true patriot. And I'll see you on the next one, God willing.